Hi, Taurus. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless singles deep dive reading. We're going to ask Spirit who is our next connection, future spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, partner. When are they coming? Any evidence they have, some initials. I do have some clues with me today. I will be pulling out some clarifying charms and some miniature cards. So we'll be doing that. But we want to see what their energy is like when they're coming so that we can manifest this person, or if somebody has just come into your life, Spirit may be willing to share with you that this is the person. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in, stay with me. Let's see what Spirit has. If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button before I forget to ask you nicely. And welcome back to my Taurus. This will be a channeled message for those of you that are new. I am a psychic medium professionally and a full-time life and love intuitive coach. So this will be a channeled message. Enjoy your reading, and we will see what Spirit has for you now. Spirit, I'm here with my Taurus. Please share with me any messages you have. A fearless love, a brave romance, and courageous leap into the unknown. It is a leap into the unknown when we meet somebody, right? It is scary. And we do have to have a little bit of a sense of bravery or fearlessness to just truly embrace the love that's meant for us. A soulmate energy. You have found your romantic partner. So this could be a soulmate connection. How gorgeous. Let's get one more of these. A psychic connection. Your communication goes beyond mere words. Of course, if it is a soulmate connection, you're going to immediately have that feeling of, I feel like I've known you forever. I feel like you have been in my life forever. How did I live my life without you? Like, all of those things are going to, I don't know, just come naturally to you. You're not going to have, they're saying it's an effortless connection. So let's see what the cards are saying today. Spirit, what do you have for us with this connection? I have a Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Knight of Cups, and I have a 5 of Cups. Now, I mean, the energy is gorgeous. It's a sense of, I feel secure. I have a happy home. I have a happy life. I have, you know, my knight in shining armor came in. And then I have a little bit about fear that kind of creeps in, that, you know, this is too good to be true. I'm so happy with this person. You know, it's everything that I had hoped for. Everything's going really well. You know, people say, hey, how's it going? And you're like, it's almost too good to be true. I'm just so happy with this person. I feel like I found the person I'm supposed to be with. And then lo and behold, that little bit of fear, self-doubt creeps in, and you start to worry that, you know, I'm going to be disappointed in the end, or they're going to hurt me. And that's not the truth. The truth is that not everybody who's put in your life is going to hurt you. There is going to be that one person that comes into your life that you want to share your life with, that you literally feel this happy home, happy life. And it is relatively effortless, Spirit said. So let go of the disappointments, let go of those fears, focus on what it is that is coming into you. I have self-respect, you know, just focus on how deserving you are is how I feel. Like, look at that beautiful castle. You're on your way to this amazing path, to this amazing castle. And how you're going to get there is because you love yourself, right? I deserve to be happy. I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? As a Taurus, it's like, I'm a Taurus. I deserve to be happy. My God. So I deserve to live in a happily ever after. I know I'm on the path to that. I know I'll have that. So it's a very high confidence level. Tap into your divine feminine, enjoy the journey. And if you're single and you're waiting, it's okay. It's a time for you to reflect, they just said. It's a time for you to learn about yourself. It's a time for you to take care of yourself, nurture yourself, love yourself. So when you're in that limbo or that in between or that waiting, you have to take advantage of that time, because that is believe it or not, a great time for personal growth. It's an opportunity for you to learn about yourself, how independent you are, Spirit just said, how secure you are, how you can take care of yourself. You know, then you can bring all of those qualities into a relationship. And then lo and behold, here's this beautiful, beautiful connection. I want you in my arms. This letter's jumping out at me like you're going to be hearing from me soon. I'm going to be calling you. I'm going to be writing to you. I'm going to be texting you. That little letter is jumping out at me. And also this sense of, I swear I'm hearing your voice, or I have a song in my head that I can't get out of my head. So there could be something going on with that as well. Let's get some initials. This person you may have met already, only be the way that I'm hearing the messages and the song is connecting me. So for some of you, you may have met this person. You want to see where it's going. I don't want to be disappointed because it's been going so well, something like that. And others of you were waiting for this to get to this castle, right? This beautiful castle. Let's get some clues. I have the letter K. I have that they could be tall. Okay. I have the letter T. I have a letter S. I have an X. I have ears. I always laugh at that card. It could be that they have a piercing. It could be that, I don't know, you notice their ears. I always laugh at that card, but you know, I don't know. It could have meaning. So I can't deny the messages. I can't deny it. So something going on with your person's ears. I have the letter D. I have they're very supportive. They're there for you. They just a sense of they believe in your journey is how it just came into me, because I looked at this path and it was almost like you have a path before they came into your life. You have goals and aspirations and things that you're working on. And then they come into your life and they kind of like buy right into it, right? They're like, oh, I think that's great. Let me help you with that. Or I'm on board with that. I think that's great. I think that's perfect. You know, so I don't know. I just feel like they kind of like jump in, and not that they're helping you or making those things happen for you. It was more of a sense of, these are my goals. This is what I want to do. And they immediately were on board. They were immediately like in tune to what you're trying to achieve in your own life. And they believe in you. I have slim. They could be tall and slim, okay, or watch their weight. I have the letter R. I have an H. Maybe you love their hair, okay. Maybe they have great hair. It's important. Intellectual. They're smart. They're supportive. I don't know. Somebody you can bounce ideas off of. You know, sometimes we fall in love with people physically, but a lot of people fall in love with somebody for their mind, literally. Like, I just love how their mind works. I just love our in-depth conversations. I love that they can hold my attention. I love that we can talk about anything. I love that they're in the same league as me. Like, that may be important to you, my Taurus. Like, I want to be with somebody who is in my league, you know, especially if you're very polished and educated, or you really have your act together. It's like, I want to be with somebody who is at least in my league, right? Like, I feel like they're definitely in your league. Okay. Let's see if we can get some timelines. Let's see if we can get some timelines. Let's see. The next 5 to 6 months, that's not that far away. If this person hasn't arrived in your life yet, could be if they're in your life, that maybe within the next 5 or 6 months, it really turns into something concrete and we really have defined it, and maybe we're more committed to each other, we're more exclusive, something like that. July being fireworks, okay? Fireworks in July. A special occasion, sharing a special event with somebody, going to a special occasion, you go to an affair with them, you go to, maybe you're their date at a wedding, maybe they invite you to a family function, maybe there's some kind of special event coming up. in another lifetime. I always see this feeling as soulmates in separation, twin flames in separations, like we've known each other before. We had that psychic connection, so I wouldn't be surprised if you recognize each other from a past life. In the near future, this person's very close to you. This person's energy is I don't know. I like to say kind of like circling around you, like you can almost feel them, even if they're not here. And a way to sense it, of course, is you just are able to say to yourself, like, I just know spirit has the right person to me. And it's not out of dread. It's not out of, I've been waiting forever and I'm in pain. It's when they're circling around you, the energy turns into hope, and I'm excited to meet my person and I can't wait to meet them. It's almost like they're ready to arrive. It's like anticipating Christmas morning when you were a kid. It's like, I know this person is right around the corner and I just can't wait to meet them. So usually, let me tell you, they may be right around the corner in January. I'm recording this on New Year's Eve, so they could be literally right around the corner. Let's see, wintertime. You may meet them very soon. So if your energy is very high right now, very hopeful, very excited about your own future, you may be attracting the person you're supposed to be with. I have August. Maybe they were born in August. Maybe they're a Leo. I don't know. April, Christmas. This is starting to turn into like, we're going to go through all the holidays, all the seasons together. I have the number 31, January 31st. If you have a date on New Year's tonight, if you have a date, New Year's Eve with somebody that's relatively new, this could be the one. I got the number 22. I have the number 5 and a new moon. Around a new moon, this person could be coming into your life. Let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying. I have this bowl of, they're called clarifiers. They're really just images, and we'll see what those have to say. I just read those intuitively. And then let's get, this is part of my mini deck collection. Let's get a couple of mini cards. Let's see what those say. I have a 9 of Swords. Stay in that state of hope. I have a Page of Pentacles. And I have a Moon. Okay, so I have a little bit of fear over either the timeline, the timing, waiting for the right person, afraid I'm meeting the wrong people, a little bit of fear. I'm going to say yes to all of those things, that those things happen, those things occur. Just remember, for every no, you get closer to a yes. And all we need is that one. Now, this particular page is very hopeful. They're willing to do the work. They're willing to put in the time. They're willing to try something new and different to make something happen. Okay. Usually connected to the material world, but in love, it would be, if I want to meet somebody new, I put myself in different circles, or I'm open to online dating, or if friends are inviting me to go out and I don't feel like I want to go out, I make myself go, because I am putting myself out into the universe to meet somebody, right? So it could be that I'm just open and ready, and putting in the time to meet somebody. Just remember, there's two energies at work. It's like a magnet, right? So you're putting your energy out into the universe. Your person's putting their energy out into the universe. And you guys have to find each other in between. And so it's not just like you're looking, because we have a tendency to look at finding a person as I'm searching, I'm waiting. there's a whole other person out there that's looking for you. So you have to realize that, if you just say, well, I'm putting in 100% of my effort, somebody else is putting in 100% of their effort, and you guys are meeting in the middle. He or she may find you first. Let's get a couple of these guys. Look at Cupid arrows at work. Cupid's arrows at work. So look at, it's like I got my eye on you even. Maybe somebody has even found you. I don't know. They've got their eye on you. You might have a little bit of a secret admirer out there, or somebody who's been checking you out, checking out your if you are on a dating site, maybe they've come across your profile and they're checking you out. I have the number 10. Okay, so could be October. I have a number 3. It could be March. Those could be months that they're born. There's that music, that song that's reminding me of somebody. Like, I don't know. Music is playing in my head. There could be somebody that you're probably going to have a very specific song. I'm just going to say that. I don't know what this is. I'm going to turn this over. Let's see. What's this? A witch. Okay. October 42. I don't know. Maybe they love Halloween. I don't know. Maybe they're under your spell, like you fall in love. The light bulb going off, an epiphany moment. There is that moment in time when we meet somebody. I will tell you that. There is that moment in time that comes into our lives, and it is an epiphany. It's this kind of recognition, or I just knew that you were going to be the one, and a light bulb literally goes off in your head, and you say, I think I found the one that I'm supposed to be with. I'm pretty excited about it. I want to be with this person. Let's see what else they have from my Taurus. Let's see what else they're saying. I have a 9 of Wands. Okay. A 5 of Pentacles. That's coming into me as I'm not giving up on this journey. You have such incredible self-respect as a Taurus. You have such confidence as a Taurus. You're not going to give up on your belief that you are deserving of the perfect person, right? We're not going to ever give up on that. We're very hopeful. My page is very hopeful with that Page of Pentacles. I'm going to try something new, they had said. That's the second page of Pentacles. So we're going to try something different to meet this person, to meet them halfway. Here's this beautiful sun. It is a new start. Now we're heading into a new year. Spirit, is this love coming? Will it be here in the new year? Let's see. Queen of Wands. I have passion in the new year. I'm passionate about you. I'm a Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands. We have passion for each other. Great chemistry, great physical connection, great desire, something like that. All right, let's get some love messages, because I want to see. Now, these are channeled messages that I just hand wrote. So these are just messages of what they're going to feel. You're the only one I want to be with. I love that. Yeah, once I find you, that light bulb goes off, an epiphany. Like, I'm happy that I found you, right? I'm thrilled that I found you. You're the missing piece in my puzzle. I love that. I always love that. I do see a future with you. So it's going to be a new start, a new beginning, but something that turns into more. So much more, Spirit just said. So much more. That's what we want. This is just the beginning. Yeah, there we go. This is just the beginning. And we are destined to be together. I love that. Like, you know what? Don't be discouraged if it's taking you longer to find the perfect person. Okay. I know that's easier said than done, but it is going to be worth the wait. It's going to be, it's destined, right? It's destiny. And I don't know, you can't walk away from that. It's like, it's just, I'd rather be with the person that I'm meant to be with and wait for them than to be with somebody that I'm just going through the motions of life with. Like, that's no fun. So, Spirit wants you to wait and be patient. I will be calling you soon. I will be calling you soon. I do feel that this knight either has their eye on you or has made contact with you. For some of you, they've made contact with you once already. And I'm kind of, the word they just shared with me was, I'm intrigued by you. I kind of want to see what you're all about. I want to see where this goes. You definitely are turning this person on, Spirit just said. So there's probably a lot of playfulness. There's probably going to be a lot of teasing. There may be a lot of back and forth with, fun, playful text messages and, pictures going back and forth. I don't know, but you definitely have caught their attention. You've caught their eye. So I think once this person's energy comes into your life, that they're going to be, it's a little bit of an all over you feeling, like I'm going to be all over you, not in a gross way, but I can't get enough of you. And then it's going to be a little bit of, I'm going to prove to you that I'm the best thing that ever happened to you. Like a little bit of a show off, like I'm going to prove to you that you don't want to be with anybody else. Like, I'm it. King of Cups. They're not going to deny these feelings. They're going to be open with their feelings too. This is not somebody who is shy or will hold back their feelings. So you're not going to be pulling their teeth as far as how do you feel or what are you thinking. This person's going to be very upfront with you. So we're not going to have to worry about that. 7 of Wands, they're not going to give up. They're intrigued. They had said they're intrigued by you. Intrigued by you. The High Priestess. I love the High Priestess with this reading only because it's telling me how strong you are. It's telling me that you know that you have somebody coming, that you have somebody that's perfect for you, that's amazing for you. And the last person who's going to settle for less than that is a Taurus. So you are so worthy to receive this. I can't believe how I feel when I'm with you. It's almost as if I dreamed for this. I waited for this. I admit that I am obsessed with you. There's a little bit of an obsession there with that Magician, that I'm going to do whatever I can to win you over, win your heart. You're going to fall in love with me. It's very much that. Like, once they make up their mind, I'm ready to share my true feelings with you. This King of Cups is so open and so honest, and they're not going to hold back. You're not going to be telling your friends or family that this person has a hard time sharing their feelings. It's going to be the opposite. This person's going to be like, you'll know every step of the way, how they feel about you, and they won't hold back. So you don't have to worry about, where is this headed, or are we going to be okay together? Anything like that. I've waited a long time to meet someone like you. I love that. This is going to be worth the wait. For those of you that are waiting, it's okay. It's okay. It is divine timing. It is, meant to be. It's already your destiny. And I can see a future with you. So here's this could be you, this could be them. Here's my High Priestess. Let's just say it's you, right? It's this sense of intuitively, right? Intuitively, in your heart that when you meet the right person, you'll know it. And that may be even something that you say out loud to people. Like, I just know it when I see it. I just know I will know it when I see it, right? So this could be your own intuition talking to you, saying, you know, I met this person and I immediately felt that this was different this time. And that in of itself is a gift. That's a gift from spirit, letting you know that they're talking to you through your own intuition, right? That this is going to be something different. This is going to be something special. So trust your intuition. Listen to your intuition. I love that. We're going to ask Spirit to bring this to you, okay? And we're going to put this out to the universe now and let this love be guided your way. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.